So this video is in one take, so it's gonna be rough, but you know what? Hey, I'm lazy. But I'm just going to make this clear. Druski is a racist. It's racist to do race face. I don't care who you are or what color you are. It is racist to do race face, especially if you're a male dressing up as a female, as Druski in this whole short. It was racist for him to do race face. He shouldn't have put on white paint or white prosthetics to pretend to be Erica Kirk. It was racist, disgusting, sexist, and if Erica Kirk did the same thing in blackface, people would be outraged. Now, I must ask people who's okay with Druski doing a race face and basically doing white face, would you be okay with this if it was any other race? If Druski decided to stretch out his eyes and make his skin pale and pretend to be Asian, would that be okay with you? Would that be okay with you? If he just wanted to pretend to be a Asian, I don't know, like make fun of Chinese takeout, or just make fun of PF Chang's or whatever, or just make fun of Jackie Chan, would this be okay with you? If it would be, then hey, congratulations, you're consistent, but you're still racist in my mind. Um, any sort of race face is wrong. It's wrong for white people to dress up as black people. It's wrong for black people to dress up as white people. It's wrong for a Latino person to stretch out their eyes and pretend to be Asian. And it's wrong for an Asian person to darken their skin and pretend to be, I don't know, Latino. I'm against all forms of race face whatsoever. Druski, you're a racist. This is disgusting. I don't care if it's comedy, whether or not most, if not all, race face was comedy at some point. And that was still racist when they did it. It's forever racist. So comedy doesn't erase racism. It's one of the main ways to actually project and strengthen racism. People in the past did blackface as a joke, and that's how they strengthened and perpetuated racism. So I don't care. Be in the comment section saying, hey, it was comedy. Who cares? When they did blackface in the 1930s, it was all comedy, but y'all still whine and inquire about that, which you should, because it was racist. It was racist then, it's racist now, it forever will be racist because race face shouldn't be done whatsoever. Now, I am not a fan of Erica Kirk. I'm not a fan of Charlie Kirk. I'm not a fan of anything that's Kirk. I'm not a fan of Captain Kirk. But I am a fan of truth and consistency. I had a video about how I personally didn't like Charlie Kirk during his earthly passage, like when he was living. Wasn't a fan of him, wasn't a fan of his death, wasn't a fan of his life. Wasn't a fan of his death, wasn't a fan of his life. Wasn't a fan either way. I'm not a fan. I personally don't really care about the man, but I am a fan of consistency, and I am a fan of anti-racism. And this whole video was racist. Now, some parts were funny, but hey, during the time of blackface, during the era of blackface, a lot of that blackface stuff was funny to white audiences, and it still was racist. So if you feel like you're going to defend Druski, then to my mind, you're either a hypocrite or a racist or both. Nothing out of this video was appropriate, and it says conservative women. Well, you only focused on one woman, which was Erica Kirk. I just wish you were just honest and then just named the video like a parody of Erica Kirk and had some balls. But no, you just said conservative women, and you only go after one female, which is Erica Kirk, which arguably was sexist in itself. If you basically did drag face, you basically did drag face, pink face, and pretty much did a parody of females, which was sexist. But since it's against conservative women, and usually they don't cry out like female liberals, or at least have protests. Like nobody's going to. I don't see a line of conservative women having marches and protests against you, like if it was against liberals. So you'll be good, but you're still a racist and you're still a sexist. You're overall just a piece of shit. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. After Charlie Kirk died, I even did a video where I spoke against Charlie Kirk's life and his legacy of racism. But two racisms, two racisms doesn't like neutralize themselves. It's disgusting that Charlie Kirk, during his earthly life, was pretty racist. It's disgusting that you're perpetuating racism, Mr. Druski, during your earthly life. Like, it wasn't right. You doing whiteface. It wasn't right when the Wayans brothers did whiteface. It's never right to do whiteface. It wasn't right when Dave Chappelle did whiteface. I'm against any race face whatsoever. Stop pretending to be somebody else. Stop pretending to be another race. And y'all can go get into the comment section and then cry and bitch about racism, but then perpetuate and recycle racist terms like coon, sellout, Uncle Tom, which really shows where your heart at. You're against white supremacy, except when you can coin and steal their phrases for your own, instead of at least creating like new phrases or some shit. But anywho, this whole video was racist. This whole short was racist. Um, couldn't happen to a better person, but still, it's bad. I'm against all forms of racism, even racism against racists, because racism against racists still equal racism existing. So I don't see either side really joining with me. I don't see conservatives joining with me, because guess what? I didn't worship their new Christ, Charlie Kirk, and the new Virgin Mary, Erica Kirk. I don't see liberals joining with me, because guess what? I'm not co-signing white racism and sexism, like a misogyny, by this grown man dressing up like a female. I'm not. I don't see either sides joining with me, which is perfectly fine, because I don't join political sides. I join the side of the truth. So I'm not making this video to appeal to conservatives or liberals. I'm making this video to appeal to the truth. And the truth is that this video was racist. If it was a white male dressing up like a female and then having a video where it says like, this is how conservative black females act, and it's a parody on Candace Owens, y'all would be infuriated, which y'all should, because racism and sexism in a video is wrong. It's wrong and it's disgusting. No matter who's the target is, whether you're the majority race or the minority race, it's all disgusting and racist. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm not making this video to appeal to anybody but myself and how I feel. As soon as I saw this video, I thought it was racist. I thought it was sexist. I'm not trying to cancel the dude, because when you cancel people, all you do is just cancel their debt and make more money for them. I know that Druski's going to get tons of publicity whatsoever. I personally think that most of his skits are just propaganda and not funny at all. Some bits are funny, probably the parts where he didn't write, or some bits are funny by accident or whatever, or just funny because it's I don't know, like awkward, like that part of the end where it talks about white males and it had the black security guard in the end. That was funny as hell. I'll admit it. It was a funny little skit in some parts, but it was still racist.